Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Sword and Shield video. Today guys, we're going to be revisiting an old favorite archetype that people like, and that's going to be the Gengar Mimikyu Omastar deck. I think this deck got a lot of cool new upgrades in Sword and Shield. Cards like Air Balloon, Big Charm, Evolution Incense, they're actually all pretty good for this deck. So this is the list that I'm working with here. I do like this deck quite a bit. I think going second with Horror House is really good. I think in the first game, I really show off how going second with Horror House is really busted. So yeah, before we get in the video, guys, of course, shout out to our sponsor, Card Caravan TCG, guys. As always, if you're ever in any need of any PTCGO pack codes, guys, if you still are trying to get Sword and Shield codes, get them over at Card Caravan TCG. You can get them singly, lots of 50, or you get your Sword and Shield codes in lots of 100. Pretty good prices, too. Get them for the nice, cheap price. And they have all the other pack codes, of course, like Team Up, Unified Minds, Unbroken Bonds, if you're looking for any of those. Any new V card codes come out, like Toxicity V, Inteleon V, Cinderace V, Rillaboom V, all over at Card Caravan TCG, guys. If you get anything from Card Caravan, guys, make sure to use code LDF for the checkout. Get yourself a 5% discount on your order. Support the channel, support Card Caravan. So yeah, shout out to our sponsor, Card Caravan TCG. Use code LDF. So let's take a look at the list that I've got. So yeah, this is my updated Gengar Mimikyu Sword and Shield deck. And this deck is pretty strong. I think this deck kind of just play on the fact that a lot of decks now have a lot of items. You gotta imagine stuff like Quick Ball, Pokémon, the catchers. So there's a lot of stuff that your opponent would have in their hand. Our Pokemon Professor Research is another nice card for this deck too, because they just research, they draw 7 cards, and if Omastar's in play, you can't play items. And again, I like this deck because going second with this deck and doing a turn 1 Horror House is really good. Really good. If your opponent starts with a tag team Pokemon and you just Horror House them, you probably guarantee a turn 2 knockout. Even if it's only gonna, 1 energy, it's still like they can't do anything and you win the game. So going second with this deck is a huge advantage. You can sometimes turn 2 donk the opponent going into your second turn. And again, there's not much really changed about this deck. It's literally just the 4 Gengars and the 2 Omastars. There's literally no other Pokemon. I know some people like playing Trev Noir and Tag Switch in here. It's up to you if you want to go that route. I'm just going Quad Gengar. And again, I think this deck got some good new upgrades. So the first thing I like is Evolution Incense. So before, to get Omastar, it always had to be the Pokémon combo, which was really underwhelming. Now that we have Evolution Incense, we can just straight up Greens Exploration for Evolution Incense, grab the Omastar for free, without having to even discard anything, which is really good. So Evolution Incense is a great upgrade. I also think Big Charm is big for this deck too, no pun intended, because you can Big Charm a Gengar Mimikyu, give it 270 HP, so it becomes a lot more bulkier, which is really relevant. Air Balloon I like too, because you can put Air Balloon on an Omastar or a Gengar Mimikyu to give it a free retreat cost, and that combos really well with Mallow Lana. Those are pretty much the only new upgrades I gave the deck. It's just a few new tools. I think Evolution Incense is a huge thing to put in this deck. I think it's probably the best card this deck gained. Let's go to the rest of items. Of course, we got customs. We have that green engine. We got 2 energy spinners just because guarantee energy. It's a searchable greens card too. So technically, we have about 9 ways to find energy, which isn't bad. We got 4 Great Potion, just maxing out the heals to heal this guy. We got 3 Pokégears, 2 candies, 4 Surprise Box, Switch, 3 Tag Calls, 4 Unidentified Fossil, 1 Chaotic Swell, 2 Bill, and a bunch of other stuff. A lot of supporters. You got 4 greens, 4 Coach, 1 Caitlin Cynthia, Guzma Hala, because you can get Energy, Big Charm, Chaotic Swell. I am trying out Blaine's Quiz Show. I just really like this card. It's such a meme, but the opponent sometimes accidentally, or not, I guess not accidentally, but falls for the Blaine's Quiz Show, and then they end up drawing 4 cards. Believe me, if you saw my Poltergeist video, you know how this card actually can win you games. Yeah, it's pretty much it. I got a Energy and 6 Psychic. That is it for my Gengar Mimikyu Omastar list. Again, Evolution Incense is really good in here. The tools you get are also really good. So let's go test out PTCGO and see how it does. Alright guys, getting into the first game with the Gengar Mimikyu Omastar deck here. We're up against possibly a Tina Chomp deck. That's my impression I get. I'm going to make them go first, so we can Horror House them. Looks like they give me that Heart Hello. We'll see how this goes. We do start with the Gengar. Not the worst hand. We have 2 customs. We have a... Yeah, so it is... Okay, so it is Tina Raton Roxy, which shouldn't be that bad of a matchup. Their hand size should usually be big. They could miss Magius me here. I don't know if Omastar is going to be too good. A deck like this doesn't really need to have a big bench. But, I mean, Gengar can pretty easily one-shot the Tinas, I would say. We'll see how this goes. We're definitely going to Horror House them, assuming this Coach gives me an energy. Which hopefully it does. We do get rid of a Faba, which is pretty good, I would say, because now we don't have to worry about Energy getting bumped. I don't know, or Big Charm. Don't know how relevant that really is, but there you go. They do get a Psychic Energy, on their Tina, and we'll see if they go for a Mismagius play here. They do get one. Ooh. Alright, so we can definitely get stamped here. Not good. Not good at all. They are benching a couple more Pokemon, which is good. Again, they don't really need to do too much in terms of their bench. They can also use Mismagius pretty tactically. They can remove Mismagius off the board, technically, so that's a little bit of a challenge. If they do bench another Pokemon here that is not Misdreavus, then Omastar actually works. It looks like they just passed. Okay, cool. Drew a green. Okay, we'll bench this. Do this. I think we're just going to flat out play the green. Guarantee the energy here with Energy Spinner. Probably just get another green. Could also maybe have gone like a Chaotic Swell there, I guess, too. We do want to get the energy here, right? So we're good. We got 3 energy. We're not going to get reset stamped. We should be able to take down this big old Chomp here with a Horror House. And next turn, this thing probably will go down. My opponent probably has a nice big fat handful of stuff, aka our items. So we can take down this Chomp. We avoid the Bucephalon unless they do something crazy. They just let near me. So this is fine. We'll Great Potion heal. We're in a pretty good spot. We can probably just give them the... I don't know what I want to give them here. Let's do green. I think I will take a Surprise Box no matter what. We'll just put the on. We don't really need this. We're gonna get knocked out this turn anyway, so we might as well put it in play. Basically, say, hey, you can't do much. We'll do the Surprise Box. Yeah, we'll see. And they concede. Alright, I was gonna give them the Dust Stone there and basically be like, hey, here you go. Take the dust. My opponent scoops there. Yeah, so we definitely had a knockout, and they probably were just stuck. Bucephalon wasn't really doing too much for them either, and that is how the Gengar Mimikyu deck works. Pretty straightforward game there, I guess. Don't like going second with this deck is actually pretty good. As you saw, we Horror House them into a turn where they couldn't do anything, so we want to be going second with this deck a lot of the time. So that is the kind of main appeal. I'll catch you guys in another match. I know that was short. The rest of the games, trust me, will be longer. We'll see how they go. Okay, guys, continuing on with the games with this deck, of course, the games can be quick because, I mean, when you do, like, a turn 2 Horror House into a knockout with Poltergeist, it's pretty insane. So we'll have to see what we get up here, and we're getting into a second match. And, alright, it looks like we're up against another possible fire deck. This one has water, so it might be playing Fion, which is kind of interesting, because they can knock out Omastar. And I'm just going to go second. If they're playing a welder deck, we want them to go first. We're mulliganing, revealing what we are playing, technically. I mean, there's a chance this guy doesn't know what I'm playing, but that's pretty unlikely. We're going to try to go for that nice turn 2, second turn attack here. Okay. Got a pretty decent starting hand, I would say. We have a lot of supporters. We can green for Energy Spinner, build my boy up, and then go for a nice old Horror House GX, and hopefully into a knockout, assuming they start with a tag team Pokemon. They might start with Jirachi, though, if that's what they're playing, so that's the only issue there. Oh, they're playing Blounds. Okay. Not really a fan of this matchup because they one-shot me, but I think Omastar is actually really good here. I think Omastar is going to be really crucial to winning this game, because then they can't play items, and they can't play Fire Crystal or Fiery Flint, which is super relevant. And they do have a lot of items in their deck, too, and their hand usually is pretty big. They get a Stadium Nav. That's a fine card, because Chaotic Swell's in our hand. Let's see, we top deck here. Another green. Let's see what we prize. We got all of our Gengars, Omastar's there. Did prize a custom piece. We have an Energy Spinner, which is good. Got all our potions. Candies are there. 1 box is prized. We prized our Unit Energy. We have Air Balloon and Charms, though. The Charms are going to be really important to push me above 250 HP. So we're going to bench this. Put that in play. Pretty good start. We'll green. Get Energy Spinner. We get like any 2 cards we want. We're going to get the Big Charm for the Gengar, I think. Just, I mean, they're not obviously going to knock me out next turn, but like we still will get that. We have the green in our hand, so we're chilling. We'll hit him with a nice old Horror House. They can't do anything. We should be able to knock out Jirachi. They are resistant to Psychic, but we know they have a Nav in their hand. They probably have a Fiery Flint or something, and they're going to Stellar Wish and give me another item to work with. Okay, cool. We are going to get Omastar in play here, too. See, we top deck. Okay. I was kind of hoping we can get, like, a piece to the Omastar puzzle. Just because of the Fione. But they're not going to be able to get a Fione in play if we get the Omastar down. Now they're item locked. This is why Evolution Incense is so good with green. We'll Poltergeist. And alright, they do have a Welder and 2 energy. They do have some items though. They got 2 crystals that they can't play. The only thing we gotta hope for is they don't get an Omastar here. But they can't play Quick Ball or anything, so there's an unlikely chance they can get there. So this is fine. We can Coach Trainer. I could actually, maybe Caitlin Cynthia. I don't know. We're trying to dig for another Gengar probably. We definitely want to get Air Balloon onto our Omastar. They're going to build up their bench. Yeah, they know that, like, they can't do much here. We definitely want to build up another Gengar Mimikyu, I think. They're going to Blazer me. They could hit me for 60. They do. That's pretty annoying. Okay. Should I go Coach or Bill? I think I'm going to go for a Coach. Sure. Okay, we got a switch, which is good. We'll get the other Gengar down. We definitely have a knockout. We know they have 3 items in their hand. They do have 3 energy, though. So if they draw another energy... Oh, no, we have 210 HP. Oh, my God. This is why Big Charm upgrades this deck. They cannot knock me out here, even if they draw an energy. They are still going to be 10 damage short, thanks to our 210 HP, thanks to Big Charm. Oh, no, they will get knockout, right? They can play items again. Derp. But they can't play any of those stadiums. They're probably going to go Ultra Space. Yep. That's our only Chaotic Swell, too. The Omastar's not working anymore. I forgot. It's fine, though. We've got a pretty good prize lead here. And they can't bench any more Pokemon, so... There's that. They don't even kill me. Okay, this is good. Do find a Great Potion. Is it worth playing? Okay, let's Surprise Box, give them that Stadium Nav. Wait, they had a Fire Crystal in their hand, didn't they? I don't know why they didn't play that then. Yeah, I think we will heal. Just seems good. I am going to go Caitlin Cynthia. I think I am going to try to get back a, green. Oh no, we can't play green. Alright, I shouldn't have played that then. That's fine. There's Air Balloon. Play this down to avoid a stamp, because this is a dead card. I don't think Omastar will ever get knocked out. And I don't really think it matters anyways, because like my opponent's playing, you know, to their thing here. So it doesn't really matter. So we can just get rid of that. We don't need to get another Omastar in play. Kind of wish I had more heals there, though. Ooh, custom. We could, we'll see what happens. We're probably not going to get knocked out. They need to find a Welder. They have Fire Crystal, though. So, that's not good. That will help them, but if they don't draw a Welder here, they're not going to be able to do anything. And we still have 110 HP, so they still need 3 energy. No, they need 5 energy to knock me out here. And once they knock this out, we'll have 2 Pokemon in play, and then, ooh, they bench Oricorio, so that's how we're going to win the game then. We're going to custom catcher the Oricorio out and knock it out. They could be playing Cramorant too. And they just played into Omastar. They just played into my Omastar. Oh no. Oh, they have to Blazer me. Let's see if they get an energy. No. Okay, it's pretty safe to say we have this pretty much about wrapped up. Yeah, they can see. I was probably going to go for Coach there, try to maybe get another heal. I guess we maybe could have done Mallow Lana. We didn't have energy though. But there you go. That was another good game with the deck. A matchup that is kind of shaky. I feel like if the Omastar works in that matchup, you can definitely win because a lot of their deck does rely on items. And, you know, they have to play Fire Crystals and Fiery Flints to kind of keep up with the damage output they can do with Blacephalon. So if you're able to counter and get the Omastar in play and they can't play those cards, the matchup is pretty straightforward and easy. They kept playing into my Omastar. That was not really smart on their end. I don't think they needed to bench that Jirachi, but that is going to take another dub with the deck. Okay, getting into a third game with this deck. We are up against a potential Malamar deck maybe, but there's Dark, so I don't really know. We do lose a coin flip. Hopefully they choose to go first, so we can do that turn 2 Horror House. We'll see though. We shall see. Okay, they're going first. Perfect. And we get the Gengar start with the Fossil, double Pokégear. We have a Great Potion 2 to heal. This is a great start. As long as these Pokégears don't brick us, then this is a very good starting hand. We'll see what they're playing. Okay, they do have Fion, which is a little annoying because, again, they can use that to bring in Omastar, but if we knock out the Fion, we don't have to worry about it. And that's a good starting Pokemon, too, I think. Oh, no, they're playing Obstagoon, aren't they? Might be an Obstagoon deck. But would Obstagoon play Psychic? I don't know. No, it's definitely a Zacian ADP deck. That's fine. That's fine. That's where Big Charm comes in handy, because then we get 270 HP, so then they can't one-shot me with Brave Blade. And if we item lock them, they can't use Vitality Band. But I guess they have access to... I don't know. The Viridian's actually pretty generous, because that guarantees me an energy. Oh, they get the Vitality Band on. Do they find an ADP, though? No, looks like it's going to go for Intrepid Sword. So, I'm going to hold my Horror House. Ooh, that was a really good top deck. Yeah, I'm going to... Okay, let's do this. I think we'll get rid of the Great Potion. Doesn't really seem very relevant in this matchup anyways, because the Zacian. Plus we'll thin out the deck to try to get us a green. There we go. Beautiful. Play another Pokégear. Take another green. No, we're going to get Omastar and play next turn. We'll take Coach Trainer. Yeah, that's correct. We could do Blaine's Quiz Show. I think we're just going to play the green. We're going to get the Rare Candy and another green. We'll probably just go do this next turn. And we're not going to play Horror House. We're actually going to wait. Because, okay, here's my thinking. Do we want to wait, though? Is it worth it to wait, or should we just go over the Horror House now? And then they just do Intrepid Sword. They get an energy on this. It looks like we have to green for a Big Charm next turn. I don't know if I want to do a Horror House now. It might be better to wait, because like if they go for an ADP, and they bring in the ADP, and they go for an Alter Creation, and then we Horror House them to a 7-card hand, we try to then knock out the ADP, that's what I'm thinking we try to do here. That's why I want to save my Horror House. I think I am going to. I don't think they're going to knock me out next turn. There's a chance they hit like a switch crazy combo, but I'm going to hold the hand. I'm going to wait to do Horror House. I don't know if that's the correct play or not. Okay, they are not playing ADP. They just got rid of a Solgaleo. They are playing a Mewtwo deck, which is good and bad because Mewtwo is weak to Psychic. The bad news is they have a lot of answers to me. But it doesn't look like they're playing a... I guess they're going to go for Soul Burst. But they're getting rid of all their items, which is kind of annoying. But this is why I held the Horror House. Let's see if they have a switch. Oh no, they have a Marnie. We lose our good hand. Oh my god. That is super annoying. Okay, that's fine. We got the green back. But we don't have an energy, though. Yikes. They find the switch. Are you kidding me? So they're just going to go Soul Burst here. They've burned Soul... Oh my god, that is so annoying. I'm actually kind of frustrated, not gonna lie. I'm really cheesed that they Marnied me there. I am very, very salty. Why do we have to have only 240 HP? This is really bad. I think we're gonna go for that Horror House play, though. We need a Big Charm. Viridian, get rid of Bill. Do we want the Chaotic Swell? What will we take here? So they're gonna hit me for 240 damage. Yeah, that's so annoying that they found the switch and stuff. That's actually annoying. We could take a healing guard. We could take like a Great Potion, try to get some heals off. We could also take Mallow Lana. But no matter what, this is gonna knock me out. So I think we take a Tag Call to get another Gengar Mimikyu. As long as we have the Viridian, we're good. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Not looking forward to it, not gonna lie. Not looking forward to it. Just gonna take the single Gengar. I'm not gonna bench it just yet. No, I lied, I am. We'll go for the Horror House. So annoyingly, they will attack me here. They're not gonna get a knockout, most likely. Actually, I guess they could Viridian away like a I could have maybe gave him like a Pokemon, but I don't think there's anything that can one-shot Gengar Mimikyu. They don't have any more GX attacks. I guess that's kind of good. But this hopefully buys us a turn. The Big Charm is so good. You can kind of see how good this is, guys. You can kind of see how good it is. Yeah, they're going to dump an item. We can coach and then try to draw into a Big Charm, though, so it's all Gucci. We definitely have a knockout on this Mewtwo. We'll see if we can win the game from there. And then they have to knock me out with Zacian. So this is fine. As long as we get a knockout on Mewtwo. Yo, if I Horror House them into like a handful of like just non-items, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Big Charm. Told you it was a good card of the deck. Okay, we'll play this. Get an energy on you. Try to get a green. No. We need to get that Omastar. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, because they're not going to bench anything, so the Omastar might not even be relevant. Let's do this. Okay, we do get the Omastar. Yeah, we'll definitely evolve it, I think. There's nothing wrong with that. I guess it, like, shuts off our green potential. We can play the Chaotic Swell down. We'll do this just to burn this. We could play the Chaotic Swell, but I think the Viridian is just too important. So we can attack with this guy. I think we're going to save the Chaotic Swell. I don't really think there's a need to bump it. And now we pray we get a knockout here. And, yep, that's a knockout. We'll see if we can win the game, though. They're going to knock me out. We just did 500 damage. Holy crap. Alright, let's see what we get here. Coach is good. Another Gengar Mimikyu's okay. Another Potion's good. So we can try to heal with this Gengar, as long as we don't get Marnied again. The problem is, though, they can still play their items, which is a little annoying. They might actually just go for Tate and Liza, because it gives them the least amount of outs to an item. But we can definitely use the Coach Trainer and put some stuff in their hand. Probably put those Stealthy Hoods in their hand. Yeah, seems good. Okay, they just played into my Omastar. Perfect. I don't think they realized that. I think they didn't realize that. They just played into my Omastar. Absol will be so good in this deck too, I think, but you can't play it because Omastar and green. Okay, they could research, but then they've drawn to more trainers. Oh, so we have to give it prizes here. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, no, they didn't play to my Omastar. I just realized. Fion. They knocked me out, though. Omastar's activated again. I really wish we had another tag call. We might have to Mallow Lana to heal this. Yeah, that Fion is really bad. Fion might be another really good counter to this deck. I think Fion is really bad. Let's see if they go for Research or Tate and Liza. Yeah, this is kind of annoying. If we only had 10 more HP. If only. Like, if my opponent didn't get that turn 1 Soul Burst off, I think we would be in a fine spot right now. Because we could have knocked out the Mewtwo without the Soul Burst. I don't know how we're going to win this. We need to top deck a Mallow and Lana so we can fully heal Gengar. If we can fully heal Gengar Mimikyu, we should be good. If we don't fully heal, we just lose. And that's all she wrote. We have no way to fully heal our Gengar here. That's rough. That is really rough. Couldn't get the Mallow Lana to heal. I don't know. I mean, there's no way we can... I guess we could, like... No, nothing would work, I don't think. Like, even if I tried to, like, burn a few cards from my hand and then maybe went, like, custom for a couple cards, it's not gonna work. Even if we get 2 Great Potions, I guess they can't play. I guess we gotta hope they don't have a 3rd Vitality Band. Or like a Zigzagoon. If we can hit 2 more Great Potions here, I guess we can win. I doubt we'll find them, but we'll see. I doubt we're gonna hit the 2 Great Potions, but we'll see what happens. Ah, we only got 1. There's the Tag Call. There's the Mallow Lana. That is going to be game, unfortunately, guys. We were unable to really heal this thing. Yeah, something I can do. We haven't even played a single Surprise Box yet. Yeah, not a single Surprise Box. Don't know where they're hiding. If only my opponent had a second Mewtwo in play, we could have tried to custom and knock it out. I guess we could go into Omastar. I mean, that technically is an option. Switch into Omastar, let the Omastar get knocked out, and they have to retreat their Zacian. I guess. This is like kind of my last ditch effort. I don't know. I don't think we can win this anymore, but if we can like heal Gengar some more, I guess we might be okay. The item lock is still live, which is good. Yeah, so they can't gust me this turn, which is the important thing. We are going to lose our item lock, which is fine. Oh no, they benched Mewtwo. Now we have a way to win. Okay, we should win now. Okay, that was a big brain play. That turned out, why did they bench Mewtwo? Oh no, my opponent, I think they just lost. As long as we get a knockout here. They lost. As long as we can knock out Mewtwo, we win the game. Okay. Just go here, get custom, get a surprise box. And that should be game. This should indeed be game. All we have to do is just hope they have 3 items in their hand. We know they have... No, we know because they have a research, a metal saucer. Okay, we win. We win. Their hand was full of trainers. That's like another 500 damage. 600! Holy crap. Gengar's a savage. Alright. That'll wrap the DSP video guys on the Gengar Mimikyu Omastar deck, guys. My opponent should not have benched the Mewtwo. Would they have been able to win, though? I honestly don't think they would have been able to lose the game if they didn't bench the Mewtwo. Because the item lock was gone, so they could play all their items and stuff. I think they definitely if they just didn't bench the Mewtwo, they wouldn't have lost. I really don't know why they did that. But anyways, that's all for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe down below to help me on the road to reaching 8,000 subscribers, guys. That is going to be it for the Gengar Mimikyu Omastar deck. Again, I think the deck gets better thanks to cards like Big Charm, Evolution Incense, and yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like on the video, subscribe down below, and check out the sponsor card, PTCGO. As always, guys, use code LEF for the checkout. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys in another piece of video tomorrow.